Growing up from a child, I'm giving motivation. Help you get by out of your situation. Cause I know it ain't easy, but you gotta grind to get even.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Chantel, and today I am doing another hair tutorial on my mom. So guys, today I will also be doing a story time while I braid my mom hair. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoy me doing the story time, or if you just want to watch the video and just, keep it going. Anyways, I am the oldest of 7 children. My mother gave birth to all 7. I'm the oldest, like I stated, and I was having this conversation the other day, and I think this is what we were talking about in the chair here while we were doing I was doing my hair. I cannot recall in my younger days if my mom ever said, "Oh, I love you," like the way I did with my kids. Like, I would say I love you, just randomly say I love you, try to say I love you every single day, and appreciate you and whatever. Talk to your children, show them affection. I can't remember my mom. I know she showed me lots of affection, but I never recalled my mom telling me she loved me. And it's not a bad thing, and I'll explain why. My mother is the first of 13 children, and I don't know if her mom ever told her she loved her, but she knew her mom loved her just by the way her mom take care of her. The affection was there, but to verbally say I love you, I don't think it's something that they were comfortable saying. Like, growing up, I remember calling all my aunts by their names. On my mom's side, of course, I will call them by their full names. And moving to America, by the way, we are from Georgetown, Guyana. That's located in South America. So they're big on respect. They're big on culture. We're big on family. So my mom, having 6 children, her mom had 13 children. And I don't know if because that wasn't a normal thing in my family. I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for my family. I don't know if it's because it wasn't a normal thing in my family, but I never really hear. I mean, the younger generation does it, but the older ones, I never really hear them saying I love you. But I tell you this, those kids know that they're loved, because I knew that I was loved by my mother, and there was no question about that. If she actually loved me, and it was do you know, in a way whereby you never miss something because you never experience it. So when my mom, even though she never said, "Oh, Chantel, I love you," I never felt no kind of way as a child, because it's not something that I'm accustomed hearing, or I've not heard any of my friends' parents saying these type of things, but their action shows that they love them. So when I migrated to America, my mom didn't come with me. Well, it was me and my 3 other siblings and my dad. I don't think my dad ever said he loved me either, but I know he loved me by his actions, not by him saying, "Oh, I love you, my daughter." I never heard that, but I know he loved me by his action. So when we came to America in 2009, I remember the very first time my mom said, "I love you," and our response was so instant, "We love you too." Oh my gosh, it was crazy. We came to America, and my mom was left back in Guyana, and she would call us 3-4 times a week, and to check up on us and stuff like that, because it was the 4 oldest children that left, and she had the 2 youngest. And I said 7, so stay with the story. She got remarried later on, and she had another baby in that marriage. So that's why we're equivalent to 7 children. So she used to call every day, and she like 3 4 times, in a week, as much as possible, because in Guyana at that time social media wasn't as popular, whereby they have WhatsApp, they have Facebook Messenger, they have all these other thing platforms where you can make free calls. You have to go to an internet, which is like for a distance from where you live, and then you have to pay money to call overseas. So she would, every time she gets some money, even if she don't have some money, she will ensure she call us at least 3 4 times a week. So I remember she will call and she will say, before she hang up, she always hang up. She will say, "You guys, please be good. Please listen to everybody that talk to you. Please, if somebody do something that you don't like, please tell somebody that you trust." Stuff like that. She will never say, "I love you." And then it's like, given that I'm the oldest and now I'm here in America, I will hear my aunts and my uncles and other people show affection, and like even in church, I will hear the kids in church will say, "I love you, auntie. I love you, mom. I love you, mommy." Stuff like that. It was beautiful to hear. So I didn't feel offended, or I didn't feel like I was not loved because I hear that. You understand? But my mom, like, I felt like every time before she hang up the phone, she wanted to say "I love you," and she didn't know how to say it. And then one day she said, "I love you guys. Good night." And we all responded. It was myself, my brother, and my two sisters, and they said, "We love you too, ma. Good night." And I tell you, that moment. I didn't even know I missed it until it happened. And then it's not, again, she's still not comfortable saying it, because I don't even think my mom tell her husband "I love you." But by her action, he knows. I don't even think her husband tell her he loves her. I could be wrong, because I don't live in a relationship, so I don't know. But I've never heard it. But the way he looks at her says it all. The way he takes care of her, the way he treats her, and it's vice versa. So that tells me that he loved her and she loved him. So to say it, like, my husband will say "I love you," and I will say "I love you," and you know what I mean? It's a normal thing for us now, and we pass that down to our kids, as in showing affection, you know what I mean? But I don't know if, let me know in the comments if you guys like heard that growing up, and if it affect you in any way, and how did you deal with that, knowing that you never heard that said to you by your parents. Because for me, I didn't feel no way about it. Like, I didn't even care if it happened. I guess because, again, I didn't know it was a thing. Like, I thought it was just like husband telling their wives "I love you," or boyfriend telling their girlfriend "I love you." I didn't know it was a thing whereby kids, parents tell their kids "I love you," or kids tell their parents "I love you." I didn't know that was a thing until I came to America. And I guess it's because I wasn't exposed enough. I don't know. But I I prefer, and I'm grateful that even though my mom never said it back then, she showed it. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I will move heaven and earth to make my mom happy, because she did that for us. She took care of us. She provided for us. Let me tell you something. My mom always tell this story. I was born in 1991, and my mom always said, when I found out that I am pregnant and I was having a child, she gave up partying. And ever since then, she haven't gone out and party with nobody, because she wanted to be a mother. She learned that she was about to be a parent, and she was okay with that. So she prioritized being a parent over going to parties and stuff. So she will always tell us that story, and it is always so beautiful to hear that she put us first, and I love it. So, she wanted to have her own way and we not letting her have her own way. She'll be like, do you know when when I she didn't say when she got me. She said when she found out that she was pregnant with me. She gave up a lot of things. And to be honest, that's something that I hold dear. You understand? Because I am telling you, we were six. It was six of us for a very, very long time. And I have never seen my mom brought another man to the house or she went to meet nobody anywhere. It was always us. And I recall we used to do like sell stuff. Like she loved to sell stuff. That's like something in our family. They love to be their own bosses and find ways to make money without working for somebody, without being tied down to a 9 to 5. And I every Saturday we will sell these traditional snacks that we have in Guyana. So I remember like she will make the stuff and then I would go out and sell it. And then like 6 o'clock in the afternoon when the place started to get dark, she will come out there and then she will sell with me or she will leave me so I can go and play because remember I'm still young. I was still young back then. She would let me just go and do whatever I want to do and then she will take over. And sometimes I would just sit there and help her if it's super busy because a lot of the people that used to support us when we had that business, it was like Adventist. And if you know anything about Adventist people, they don't spend money from doing their Sabbath. So when their Sabbath is over, that's when they will come and they will buy whatever they want to buy or they will take whatever they want. And when their Sabbath is over at 6, that's when they will come and they will pay whatever they take throughout their Sabbath. And then they'll also sit down and, chill out and, talk about whatever. And as a little kid sitting there, I remember a few of the women that used to come out there and sit down. They would just talk from stories to stories. But very often they used to bring up this topic about my mom not having a man. Because my mom and my dad separated and she just took us and we lived together. And they will always clown her, like clown my mom, like when will you get another man? You need to get a man. You're a young woman. These kids are gonna grow up and get older and leave you. You need to get a next man. You need to get a man. How do you sleep at night by yourself when it's cold? Like, you need a companion. You need somebody. So they will clown her like that and she will or respond when she do because my mother is like queen of ignore. You can say whatever you want, but if she's not feeling it, she's not gonna respond to you. She's like, okay. But when she do respond to them, she will be like, I have teenage daughters and I don't want no man to come into my house and try to date me and date my teenage daughter. If that's not love, what is? What else is? She said, I will sacrifice my happiness so that my daughters can grow up and say nobody touched them, nobody, do anything to them. So if I do need a man, I'll have to go meet him where he is. He's not coming to live with me and my kids. And guys, as I'm making this bridge, I'll tell you, my mother stood by her words. And, these women used to literally bring this thing up and talk about it. And my mom did not care. She would tell them straight, I don't want a man. I'm raising my kids and I'm very content in raising my kids. And that's points. Like there is nothing that I wouldn't do for my mother. And that's honest, like that's like as a woman now myself and also a mother, those are some of those are some of the things that I admire most about my just a handful of the things that I admire most about my mom, and I apply those in my life as well. As in, your children is priority when you have them. They didn't ask to come into this world, and no matter what's going on in your personal life, it should not stop you from being a mother. It shouldn't stop you from parenting. And when my mom met her husband, or now husband, she met him through me. I was dating somebody in Guyana, the only boyfriend I had in Guyana. And my mom had to do some repairs on the house. And she decided that, my boyfriend at the time decided that he have a friend that does it. And when the friend came, the friend was good looking. He still is. And he started to play like on my mom. I thought he came to fix my mom's house. So he's trying to tell my mom he like her, whatever, whatever. And I remember one day we were sitting on the step and he came to like give her an estimate of the house and what to do, what she have to pay for, she have to pay for and what's not. And we stepped something we were doing because we remember we were kids, we were running around, we're not staying still. And then when I got back, I heard her saying, I have my children. I don't want nobody to come and corrupt my life. And right there and then I said no. Because at that time, I was old enough to have a boyfriend. And I am 91. My brother's 92. My sister's 94. And one of them is 98. You know what I mean? So we were big people at that point. You know what I mean? So if I'm having a boyfriend and my mom know about him, just know that I was old enough to have a boyfriend that they knew about. You understand? Anyways, so I told her, I was like, it's okay, you can have a boyfriend, you can talk to him, it's okay. And the guy seems very respectful. And my mom had 6 kids at the time, and he was okay with that. And you know, I never heard him say I love you, but I knew she loved him and he loved her. I guess they're still together years later. Like I'm talking like years. So guys, tell me in the comment section, did it affect you that your mom never said, did your mom ever tell you she loved you? And if she didn't, how did that make you feel? I also want to know, like, do you tell your kids you love them? Or if you don't, how do you show affection? And also I want to know, is it important for your parents to tell you they love you? Would you prefer your parents to say I love you, or you prefer them to show you they love you, or you know what I mean? Or do you feel less than because you never heard that from your parents, whether it's mom or dad? And what do you do different if you do have children and you grew up not hearing that? What do you do different as a parent? I really want to read the comments down below. So comment down below and let's have a conversation. But this beauty here, look at her hairstyle. Love it. Look at the smile. Love it. Tell me, rate my mom hairstyle. Arise next to me. See her daughter, the little one, the last one, the baby. She's calling to see my mom's hair. So let me know if you enjoyed my story time. Maybe I should do the initiative and say I love you every single day, and she's gonna reciprocate that, because my brother does that. He will say, it's so weird, it feels weird, and I will say I love you. My mom knows, she know I love her from the bottom of my heart. She knows that I love her, and I know my mom loved me and will move the mountain. Guys, every single time I'm pregnant and I'm going through labor, my mom is going through it with me, even though she's not here. She wasn't here in America with my son, with my daughter. Even to my second daughter, my last daughter, she was here. And it's like, when I'm in the hospital to give birth, she doesn't sleep. She stayed up. Like, she stays up. And it's like she feels the pain. And it's not just me. Both my siblings, my sisters, they both have children. And when they were pregnant and it was time for them to give birth, like, my mom was feeling the pain for them because she couldn't rest. It's like she was having the contractions. That's a mother's love. Guys, let me tell you something. Don't play with my mama. Don't play with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you know. Trying to tell you. I don't play with my mama. But let me know what you guys think in the comment. Rate her hairstyle. This is the crochet hairstyle. She love it. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.